Release the Kraken!
Hello and welcome back to Stackin Kraken. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I went garage sailing over the weekend. It's not this weekend, but last weekend. And I ended up picking up a bunch of silver pieces. They're all sterling, so 925 sterling silver. We'll go through them here, but I wanted to just talk about this real quick. This is an army. It's an eagle. It's a little pendant. Sterling. It's kind of cool. And I picked this up for $4 at an estate sale. I kind of paid a lot more than what I would normally pay for something, but yeah, I picked it up for $4, and it's worth about $20 on eBay, which is kind of cool, so I'll be able to get rid of that. And then, you know, I got some earrings at that same sale, and I think I got one other item, but I can't remember what it is. The rest of them I have this, which is, come on, there we go. Look at that. Broadway, New York. Can't read what it says there, but it's kind of cool. Look at that. It's actually a pretty nice piece. But it is sterling. To say it right there in bold, beautiful letters. And then I could assume that that's Niagara Falls. It's kind of a cool piece. The rest of them are just, you know, a bunch of junk jewelry. So I go through the junk jewelry, I look at it. It's, you know, it'll say sterling on it, like this particular piece right here. It says it right there. Made in Mexico, 925. We got rings, so we get just like tiny little rings here. And we got other earrings. You got to look all over the place on these things. They're kind of hard to find. This particular one is down inside here. I got to pick these up. Now, these ones, if you looked at the one does not say 925 on it, but the other one does. You can see that if I had just picked up this one, I would have been like, oh, that's not silver. But then the other one says 925 on it. They should actually both say 925 on it, but we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. These stones, usually they're just junk. And if you weigh all of these pieces that I picked up, they come out to 88.78 grams for all of these pieces piled together. Now, take away the weight of the stone, so I'm going to take away at least 8 grams, so we're talking about 80 grams. Today's silver price at the time that I am filming right now is $24.55. And so that equates to about $62 in value. I did overpay for this stuff. I paid a total of $22 for everything, which is way more than what I should have, but at least I'm in the profit. You know, there's a $40 profit on it if I sell all this stuff. Plus, you know, I'll get my I'll get most of my money back just selling this one item, which is pretty cool. I also picked up this. Now, it's not silver, but it was kind of cool. It's just a shell, and then they took and cut it in half and then filled it in, it was just kind of cool. Just a neat little piece. Also, while I was there, at one of the sales, they were selling wishes. So some little kids were selling these wishes, which I thought was actually extremely cute. They're just little magic wishes. You shake, wish, wait, and repeat. So don't pop them open. They were kind of cute though. Also, while I was out, I ended up getting these. 2 of these. So this one and this one. Now, they're not worth a lot of money, sadly. I would have thought that they were worth a lot of money, but they're not. And these are from the Qing Dynasty, or I'm not sure how you say it. It's Qing Dynasty. 1736 to 1795. They were just cool looking pieces. They're not made out of silver or anything like that. But they were neat little pieces. And they had two different kinds, so. And of course the price was right because they were only $1 each. And how can you pass up $1 each when you're looking at a coin and you're like, oh wow, that's kind of cool. So yeah. Then I went to my LCS, and if you watch my shorts you will see that I picked this up. This was 27, which is pretty nice. It's gilded in gold. And I do have the short video that I put out of this, so it's a little bit better. It's out of the plastic. This is not going to come out of plastic. I don't have my gloves on right now, but it is in really, really good condition. It's a limited edition. I don't know how many they made, but this is 194, and it is from the year 1995. So when you're going out to garage sales, you always want to look at the jewelry. Now, I actually just came back from a garage sale that I did, and I was looking at all the jewelry that they had. They had a ton of jewelry, so it's a lot of junk jewelry. But what ends up happening is you'll look at the jewelry and you might think, oh, that looks like it's silver, or that looks like it's gold, or you know, maybe it's platinum. But no, a lot of it ends up being just junk. You always have to look at the back, and if you're going to look in things like this where the writing on it is super tiny, yeah, see, this is picking it up pretty good, but you should pick up yourself a loop. They're not very expensive, and I did talk a little bit about this before, about going to Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby has them. Now this is one of the two that is in Hobby Lobby. It comes in a 2-pack. You can just pull it out, and then you can, you know, pick up and zoom in on these things. Don't know if this is going to work or not. And of course it's not. But anyway, it zooms in. You can actually read some of the things. I also, a long time ago, I used to do photography, so you would take one of these, which is just a loop, an eye loop, and you would place it on a light box, and then you would look at your photographs or your negatives before you actually printed them. And so you could tell whether or not you wanted to print them, you wanted to zoom in, all that kind of stuff. That was back in the days of actual photography, or I'm sorry, film, the actual film, not just photography. Obviously there's all kinds of photography now, but back then it used to be film, so you would actually use one of these and a light box to look at the film. Well, I use these to look at, and of course this isn't gonna work because I've never done this before on the camera anyway. Yeah, you can't see it. Anyway, you use one of these, and then you'll be able to read. It's a 10 times zoom, so you would be able to read the little inscriptions on it. Like this one here has, you know, tiny little inscription in there. But yeah, sometimes they're like so small that you can barely see them, especially on like a like an earring with the part that goes in your ear. You know, there might be little teeny tiny writing and on it that'll say, you know, it's 14 karat gold or something like that. But yeah, anyway, sterling silver is actually 925 silver. It has more silver in it than a 90% silver dime or quarter, or you know, it's got 92.5% silver as opposed to 90% silver. So keep an eye out on this. And you can always bundle it together, sell it on eBay, or take it to your local pawn store and sell it there. They do take it. I have sold it before. I actually had something that I had purchased, which was a Tiffany bracelet but it was a fake Tiffany bracelet. Even though it was made out of actual sterling silver, the entire thing was fake, so I couldn't sell it on eBay. So I took it to the pawn shop and sold it there, just for the weight of the silver alone. So yeah, keep an eye out. Good luck. Thank you for watching. Once again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and have a wonderful day.